Hi, friend. How are you? How was your week? My week, let's say I am on my releasing weight once again, and this is going to be my very last time I'm really truly releasing this weight. I have 26 pounds to lose, and I will keep you guys posted on that. All right, in today's video, we're going to talk about what is wrong with me. Not me per se, but you might be thinking, what is wrong with me? Like, what is my problem? Why do I always seem to get everything wrong? Why do I always have all this drama in my life? Why do I always feel like if I am never fitting in with any person or any group? And why do I just feel like something's wrong, something's off, I'm not like everyone else? And as much as I try hard to stand with the crowd, I just can't, because it's a lot of work and it's a lot of This video was inspired, and she would not know until she sees this, by my friend Lana. I met her, my YouTube friend. She posted her first video. Yay! She posted her first video revealing about her ADHD, how she found out about it, and how it really affected her life and all that. And I'll definitely link that video in the description of this video. So definitely go watch that. And when you watch that, you will see where the inspiration came. Really, it is a must watch, and I'm so proud of her for finally showing up as her, for finally not following the crowd and stepping away from what she thinks that everybody else might want to watch on YouTube, and instead showing up as herself and really showing people how amazing and gorgeous and what a beautiful person she is, because she really is. I've gotten to know her privately, and we've really become friends now. So, take that, Lana. I just showed you on my channel. Yeah, so anyhow, the reason why this video was inspired by her is because I can relate to so many things that she talked about in that video. And a lot of us, we come through life believing that we're supposed to fit in with the crowd. We come through life thinking that I am supposed to behave like everybody else. I am supposed to get everything done like everyone else. And if I'm not fitting in with the crowd, something is wrong with me. It becomes very miserable that in being in that space of knowing that you're different, knowing that your thought process is different, knowing that we feel different. We all have a different feeling. And the reason why you have a different feeling other than everybody else and you don't blend in with the crowd, first, let me answer the questions, is nothing is wrong with you. You are just a special human being. You have been chosen to do something amazing on this earth, and all you have to do is build your self-confidence, get to know you, spend some time with you, some alone time, really get to know yourself, get to know what you like. The same thing that you do when you're now meeting someone for the first time. You get to know them, you get to know their likes, you get to know their dislikes, you get to know what they do on a regular basis, what they truly want to do. You know, you really get to grind down, and if you're like me, you really dig deep into that person so you can really find out their true self. Do that for yourself. Spend some time meditating and walking and really get into a space where you're spending a lot of time with yourself so that you can get to know you. And it's only then that you can figure out what your real personality is. You can get to figure out what you really like and the type of friends that you want to be associated with. You really get to figure out the activities that you like doing, what you don't like doing, and all these different things you're going to find out about yourself. And then in the end of it all, like for Lana, she ended up finding out at 46 years old that she had ADHD. And that was really, really hard. And all that, you could go, I'm not going to tell you about her video. Go watch it. Go watch it after you watch this video. That was hard. And sometimes some people do find out that you have some sort of disorder or you have some sort of disability or whatever it is that you find out. But own it. own who you are. It's the only way that you can really show up on this earth as yourself. And when you show up as yourself, that's the only way that you can really bless others. Because in this life, we are put here not to only enjoy life and have a fantastic time here, but we are supposed to, and my belief is that we are supposed to bless each other. We are supposed to be there for each other. We are supposed to, and I'm not talking about just giving away stuff. Definitely go watch my video last week and you will figure out when I say bless some person. Bless some person. This is what you're supposed to do. And when you can do that, when you can get to know who you are so that you can show up for the world, then you live like it's like if you unmask, Lana talk about unmasking, it's like you take off this whole cloak of yourself and you say, hey, here I am. This is me and I accept me as me. I had that too. I never fit in. I never fit in at all. I never fit in with the girls. I never fit in at all. I never fit in. Whenever I would talking to any person, I used to always talk to older people. A lot of my friends were males growing up. No, not intimate males, but like actually just friends, males. And they were always older, and everybody always told me, you think so weird, or that you're so different than everybody else, and I like talking to you. And I normally get that. I got that, but then I always felt bad that, oh, why can't I be like the other girls, and why can't I be like this and that, until the day I decided to, you know what, love me, accept me for me, do me. And when I started to really dive into me, is when I was able now to birth this woman that you see right now. I was able to overcome and get over all that pain and hurt that I went through when I was younger. And you will find out too, all the trauma that you've been through, when you get to learn about yourself and all the likes and dislikes and stuff like that, you're going to find yourself doing things, if you're like anything like me. I found myself doing things to get over my hurt and pain on stuff. So like when my grandmother had died, you know that there's going to be a ramble into something. And let's go with the grandmother story. Right. So when my grandmother had died, she died when I was 12 years old. And that was very hard for me at that time. She was like my mother, and she really took good care of me. She changed my diapers. She fed me when I came home from school. She listened to me sing, because I love to sing. I'm not a good singer, like not professional. I can carry a tune sometimes. No one could stop me from singing in the house, and she was just my mother. And yeah, she was really, really good to me. And she died when I was 12, and I had to live house to house. And I was so mad at her for years, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that I was mad at her for all those years for dying. Imagine that. I did exercise one time to figure out, why am I always so angry? Why can't I move forward in life? And the reason why I couldn't move forward in life, because I had to get over this pain and the reason why I couldn't even figure out who I am and all that stuff, I had to get over the pain that I was going through internally, and with all the feelings of her dying, my life going to shit afterwards, and all those horrible things that happened to me. If I knew only about gratitude back then, I would have manifested my way out of that so much faster. But anyhow, I didn't. I was manifesting, and I didn't recognize I was consistently manifesting all the bad things that was happening to me all the time, because that was what I was focusing on. And you know how the law works. Once you focus on something, you get it back. I had to get over that pain. I wrote a letter to my grandmother. I went to her grave. I read it to her. I cried while I was writing the letter. I cried while I was reading her the letter. And then at the end of it all, I took that letter and I burnt it in the sand, and as I watched the flames go up in the air, I felt freedom. I felt like if a burden was lifted off of me, and I could finally dive into me, because I had this big wall of pain that was blocking me from me. And maybe, oh, I didn't even know that this video was going to go this direction, but hey, but maybe that's what you have to do. The reason why you are going through all this shit, all these bad things that are happening, and why you can't ever seem to meditate or even get to learn you, because you have so much pain that you have to deal with first before you can get to know and understand you. There's so many different exercises that you can do to get over your pain. You might, if the person's still alive, or if they're not, write them a letter, like how I did my grandmother. Write them a letter, tell them how they made you feel, and really, really dive into your feelings. Do that exercise all by yourself. You don't have to let anyone know that you're doing it. You need to do this for you. I am no therapist. I am no therapist. So some people, they go to therapy. I don't. I kind of go to the universe. That's what I'm supposed to do, and for guidance, and that's how I work. But I'm not dogging therapy. If you need therapy, go to therapy, find a therapist, find someone, something that you can do, but to help you get over that pain. Because it's only after that I got over that pain that I was able to dive into me, to find out what I love, what my personality really is. I get to start to hone into myself and all that stuff, because I released the pain, and then I started to learn to love myself after that. So when you release the pain, it's loving yourself in the process, loving yourself for getting through it, loving yourself, and do mirror work. I remember one time I was coaching a lady, and she had such hate for herself, because like me, she went through a lot of things. And what I got her to do is I got her to write down on a piece of paper all the things that she hated about herself. Everything, just write it down on a piece of paper. She wrote them down. And the opposite of that, I got her to then write down the gratitudes towards every single thing that is there. So something on the opposite. So if she said, I hated my weight and how I look, I'm so grateful for my perfect weight. I'm so grateful. I love you. You know, every time she said, I hated myself, she wrote, I love you was one of her gratitudes. So basically the exercise is, you write all the negative things that you think about yourself, and then to match that negativity, you put a positive, like, I'm so grateful. Like if you said, I hate myself, I love myself, I love you. You know, instead of saying, I love myself, say, I love you. If you say, I hate my weight, I'm so overweight, and, you know, I look so stupid, you look amazing. I love you. I love how I look. And although I might not be at my ideal weight, I will get there. And so those are two examples that, you know, you can use as opposites. So you go down your line and you write down your gratitudes for yourself. When you're finished that list, so you write those gratitudes now on a separate paper. You're going to put them next to either your bathroom mirror or your bedroom mirror. And every morning when you now get up, after you wash your face and you brush your teeth or whatever, you are going to read that list to yourself in the mirror, and really, really feel it when you're reading your list. Don't just spill words out of your mouth. Say, believe it, and own it. Do that for a month, and you'll see that you'll start to develop love and affection for yourself, confidence, and all that stuff. Because she started to stand up for herself sometimes, and she was like, oh my God, I can't believe that I said that to this person and all that stuff. And it really, really works. It really, really works. And after you've done that, so it's the writing the gratitudes, you're writing the letter to the person that hurt you, and just start standing up for yourself. Start speaking up, letting people know, like, listen, I don't like what you said to me just now, or no, you can't disrespect me like that. And, really start to own who you are. And if you say something, or if you believe in something and somebody don't get your what you mean, don't even worry to fight with them about it, because hey, you're your own person and not everybody is going to like you. And who cares? Who cares who likes you? I don't care who like me. I love me. Absolutely love me. I love me so much that I love me. Right. And after you've done all them things, let's see if you'll ever wonder again, why me? And one last thing that I want you to incorporate after you've done your gratitudes, in your mirror and stuff like that. One thing I want you to incorporate is this book, The Magic. This book. This book is a absolute gem. This book is the one way that I help myself to be able to vibrate on that level that I've been telling you all about every single week. I say vibrate up here, vibrate up here. That's the book that helps me to keep vibrating on that level. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And remember to be brave, be strong, and be you. Bye.